Hi everybody, it's Linda. I just, got back from Sedona last week. Oh my God. I gotta tell you, it rocked. I cannot believe the loveliness and kindness and beautifulness of everybody that came. Thank you. And of course, everybody's like, do it again. So we'll definitely do it again. We hired a guy from North Carolina who did video, so we'll be sure to post that. But, and then, I'm just verklempt because the gifts I've been receiving. My friend, I call her, on my telephone, I call her Brad Pitt. She crocheted this beautiful shawl for me for when it's cold, The reason I call her Brad Pitt is her son, her stepson works with Brad Pitt. So when she saw that I liked him, she posted a picture of her and him together. I'm like, bitch. Anyway, and then, these earrings are from a friend at Sedona. Bracelet. I met people. I even got an offer from a woman who actually did Bill Gates' work for when he goes places, in case we need someone else to help us. Because poor Tana was kind of dealing with everything herself. So I'll probably take her up on that. We'll probably do next year, and we'll probably do 2 so we can have less people, because I read 107 people in 2 days. Not energetically very healthy for me, and I think people wanted a little more. But God, we had a good time. I just can't tell you. Anyway, also, as you know, I posted a Lori psychic, and I'll be honest with you, I was surprised when she said she thought Trump would win a second term. Kind of shocked me, because, she knows he's no good. She just energetically picks that up. I'm a total believer in whatever you think is cool, but being that I get like 35,000 hits with each video, and then you guys were like, what? I had to remove it. I had to take it down because and then I even got 60 dislikes within minutes. So, I still would like to put her back up though, you guys, because you just have to allow people to think what they want to think. So, because she said that, I took a little quick look-see, and again, I was encompassed by something far greater than myself. And again, it was no. And listen, on my way in, guess who came in? I got Franklin Roosevelt and his wife. Franklin Roosevelt was sitting in a chair holding an animal or petting an animal. I don't know if I think they did like animals. She might have liked them more, Eleanor, but Eleanor was actually tolling to a garden. She was out doing something in a garden. And there were some things that they told me energetically. Now, they weren't saints, as you know. And there was a lot of, they were actually kind of like prior mates in another life. There was actually a connection with them. Maybe not necessarily that they should have gotten married, but there was a love there, a strong, so they're actually around each other. His mother is around him too. So when I asked Eleanor, and I said to her, Eleanor, I don't know if you can see, because, sometimes they're limited too. I said, Eleanor, is he going to be nominated again? Just, I don't know why. I do it because when someone says that, I get hit in the solar plex, and I just kind of a knee-jerk reaction. And What's real funny, as I asked it, I heard that Robert De Niro saying, forget about it. Like that, okay? But she picked up, what are they called, dandelions? And she blew it. Like, so it's like he's going to dissipate. And then Franklin was like, I think the actual presidents, there's some of them that have already taken other bodies, you guys. There's some that have already taken other bodies. That I saw. Franklin is still over there, but he's saying that part of this, in the end, we'll see why this man came in, because his negativity breeds more negativity. But in a way, he logically says to me, you know, Linda, look at the 2018 elections. It's going to get far worse for Trump. So it's like Trump acts like the Democrats are out to get him, but behind those Democrats are voters. I think what will hurt the Democrats, and I've heard this, and I could be wrong, I'll check it out, if we don't at least begin the proceedings to impeach. Now, I never saw him getting impeached. Remember that. But I do see him making a deal. So it's like, let's impeach so we can at least get the records, because they're just thumbing their nose up. It's, okay, how do I say this? It's like there's chaos in the White House, and a lot of people are looking over the ship, like they're wanting to jump ship. He can't hold on to people because he's not a good person. So it's a lot of ugliness comes in with him, and they leave, because as ugly as they are, they can't be as ugly as him. He didn't even like Jared. I'm going to tell you right now. He didn't even like Jared. Jared's kind of evil too. I'm going to be honest with you guys. So the one who's got his number is his daughter. I don't know what that is. She's got his number. I do not feel like there was anything untoward. He's inappropriate. He always has been. You know, Omarosa wrote a book and talked about when she was on The Apprentice, how there was a celebrity on there and trying to put his tongue down her throat and talking like a demon from hell. Ooh, Donald, this girl, yeah, I'd like to do something with this girl and all that. And instead of saying, how dare you, that's my daughter, he's like, yeah, isn't she great? But it's inappropriate, but he hasn't done anything outside of that. Sorry. I see that. I can tell that. But she also uses her sexuality to ploy her dad. I've even seen victims of sexual abuse by fathers who actually use their sexuality because they could get what they wanted. And it's not that what they're doing is wrong. I would tell you if I thought, yeah, But he's hurt younger girls. All that stuff is true. Okay, I'll tell him thanks. So Eleanor is standing here and she's just really sick with it. What he's done to women is just remarkable. You know, it's so funny how he calls Pelosi nasty, like he likes to call every girl nasty, and that he was hoping he could work with her. And Eleanor, thank you, Eleanor, she kind of laughed with her head. By the way, she's very pretty, you guys. She kind of laughed with her head back and said, like he ever works with anybody. It's either you agree with him or you're shit. That's exactly how he works. Okay, you guys, so I can tell you this, okay? The media is making money hand over foot, plowing this Trump thing till we're energetically exhausted, okay? Remember that. So it's okay to turn off the TV. If you can do something where your phone will get flagged, Trump just exited the White House, you know, something major. But yeah, try to, because, I mean, this is between you and me. I mean, I think Maddow is good, but it's this chaotic energy. It's this, it's not helping our psyche, you guys. I want you all to take a deep breath and breathe it out. And I want you to tell the universe, thank you. and this too we shall get over. And I want you to tell them that you know that we've learned a great lesson with this president and that we never want this to happen again. I see people literally crying. So something's going to happen where he's removed and the joy is, because there's a lot of people that don't like him, even people that voted for him. The ones that are sticking up for him, like I made a comment on Twitter, and by the way, Twitter, don't go there with me because I can make some comments. That's the Linda ego that's out right there, you know, not the Linda be in a good space, because I can knee-jerk on that. Somebody wrote me because I showed that picture of him in the penguin outfit and said, oh my God, he's very well fed. Oh, is that all you have to say about him, is to fat shame him? Well, I didn't say he was fat. I just said, I'm well fed. Everybody, you know, there's a lot of people you can look at and say they're well fed. And I said, oh, honey, don't get me started. Draft dodging, bone spur, immorally bankrupt, monetarily bankrupt. He's going in circles, you guys. Look at his face. He's going in circles. And he actually is telling people that he helped out Queen Elizabeth. He's a putz. They're looking at him like, God, no. And they did it because they're dutiful. The English are very dutiful. They're very good with handling things. And oh my God, did you see the beautiful signs the Londoners put out? It was magnificent. But you know what? Making fun of him, talking trash about him, does nothing for our cause. He doesn't hear us. I remember one time I was at a theater to see that show Godspell, which reveals my age, and I was with my boyfriend and my sister and his dear friend, and we were coming down a stairwell, and there was these two couples at the bottom of the stairwell stopped, talking amongst themselves. Where would they go? Should we go to this restaurant for quail? Very rich, draped in furs, diamonds. You know, I don't know. What do you think? I think so-and-so's quail. And they were backing up all the traffic. And this guy standing behind us yelled, what a bunch of pigs. And they didn't flinch an eye. They kept talking. And it's interesting because people who are totally into themselves, that they're the great, they really think he can't possibly be talking to me. So I feel like Trump is sucking up information that he's getting from, but he's more so they're throwing from his base. I think he gets letters. Did Jesus of Nazareth put you in office, sir? You're the Almighty. And they all drank the Kool-Aid because this guy is not a very good person and he's not a very religious person. Okay? God is not there, is what I heard. God is not there. But he was like dropped into this and he's caused such chaos. It's for the betterment of mankind. Trust me on this. Energetically, it's going to take a while. And remember I told you guys when Kavanaugh was getting in, you guys didn't want to hear it. In fact, I was even second guessing myself because everybody's like, no, it can't be. But I just know I saw Kavanaugh being pulled out. I'm telling you. Kavanaugh's going to have to talk before Congress. They're going to try to find out also who paid off all his debts. He knows it too. Okay. So, clear my mind. Show me. Show me if you can. Help me help others to be calm. What do I tell them? What do you see? Ooh, that was a nice vision. It's almost like they're blowing and they're putting this golden light around the world. Things will get better. I heard that as clear as day. Things will get better. We are not alone, okay? Integrity, honesty will be returned. Oh, okay. It's just that we, the people, will be more specific. We won't allow people, Democrat or Republican, to not have integrity and honesty because apparently we've had a little bit under, even John F. Kennedy's family, okay? I believe Joe got him in, his father. And yeah, they really wanted things to be better for the nation. But they had this father with this background. And you saw what happened to Joe, don't you? Because that's what's going to happen to Trump. What can I tell everybody? Tell me. I'm so sorry, I keep asking again and again. But will Donald J. Trump win? Or what is the outcome for him? Will he win another term? Will he win the other term and get kicked out like Lori says? Or is he a goner before we vote in 2020? Okay. She's not feeling well, you guys. Here he is, and he's reversed. Money is a big issue on him. His star is colliding with the Ten of Swords. So the outcome isn't good for him. And believe it or not, Mueller always shows up, and there's a woman here too, but Mueller always shows up like part of the reason. Because I'm telling you, Mueller will talk before Congress. Hope Hicks will talk before Congress. Somebody was saying that, Hope Hicks was the doer for him. She was always in agreement, but she also won't lose her life for him. Would you die for him? No. That's why I remember I saw people exiting when he starts to crash. This is very clear, and I'll tell you till I'm blue in the face, and hopefully I don't have to tell you much more. Finances are huge. And he's not feeling very well. Like he might act out more to where people are saying, have you lost your mind? I mean, the things he was saying at Normandy, and I have a great cousin that's buried there. And it's just so disrespectful. He's going to call. And, Mueller is he's not a Democrat, you guys. Why do they keep acting like, Mueller definitely dropped things off to New York and stuff because he knew Trump was out to get him. But yet he wants to, as best as he can, throw the information out there and step away. Young man, please step away from the bank. And there's a female, very prominent here. So I don't know if that's Pelosi or what. There's actually two females here. I think information about his finances are going to come out. We're going to find out he's a big lying, which we already know. We know that, but the people that loved him. But listen, here's the deal. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me of this. They told me to tell you it doesn't matter what comes out because his base will act like no big deal. Did you see that guy who already threatened to kill people that were against Trump? This is that weirdness that I said that's coming in. Because as he goes down, I see some people within his base getting very angry. And he amplifies it. He's like, yeah, go, go, go. Cause chaos. But the chaos will be gone. And they want me to remind you, it doesn't matter what they say. The remainder of the people who stand in the Christ consciousness or who know that this too shall pass or who know that something's wrong with this picture, they will be feeding on well-being because we know people are coming in to make things right. Because even the Democrats can be a pain in the rear, fighting amongst themselves. I'm not particularly a Biden fan, but hey, if he wins, I'll vote for him. And I keep seeing Camilla, so I'm wondering if she's really going to do something significant. There's people in here that are going to do something significant. The smart way to go. So tell me, Pelosi, are you going to begin impeachment proceedings? At least begin. Pelosi. Pelosi. And I'm sorry, you guys, I'm going to have to hire somebody. Tana used to help me, but I have so much mail and so much, it's getting harder and harder for me to be able to take care of business. So don't worry. I'll get it together, and I have some good people that, I don't want anybody to do it for free. Good people, I'll pay for this. So, okay, now, Pelosi, are you going to begin impeachment proceedings? Right now, the numbers are not as strong for impeachment, but it's almost like it needs to be used for a tool. Here she is. She's stuck. So the outcome is everybody's happy. Jesus, would she wait till the time of Pisces comes in? Ooh, this is my card for Trump. Oh, he'll be highly disappointed in her. Yeah, it's almost feeling like she's forced into it. Like they've got to do it because these people are so cray. They think they're above and beyond, he's taking his family on people's dines. He's the emoluments clause. He's breaking that law. He's taking favor from kings and stuff from other countries. He just does not care. And somebody's got to nip it in the butt. But he's just like exploding, like he's getting ready to explode. So yeah, don't worry. The outcome is the 10 of Cups. So Nancy will do the right thing, okay? Now, a lot of you guys are asking, so what happens to Pence? Okay? What happens to Pence? What happens to Pence? And then you guys, I'll probably do another one tomorrow, and then I have to leave. I'm going to Texas. I just got my tickets for the JFK Museum bucket list. And I want to go to Washington, to Arlington, to see the gravesite bucket list. And I want to go to where the Civil War sites too. Okay. Don't worry about it. What's going on but they're talking behind closed doors with Pence. They keep waiting for the other shoe to fall. Tell me about Pence. What's the outcome when Trump goes? He's at the crossroads. Here's Trump. Disappointment. His world goes crack. Oh, listen. He's going to pack his shit and go too. So I wonder if it's because Trump takes him down. Trump takes him down. Like if he can't be president, you can't either. This is weird. There's a lot of information coming. Boom, boom. July, August, very strong. Boom, boom. So we shall see. Yeah. And did you hear that Collins from Maine is voting for all the abortion stuff that Trump... And it's like, let's focus in on the women. But in the meantime, the men that make these babies, they can do what they want. They don't help at all. It's like, you'll keep that baby even if you're raped. And in the meantime, the guy who raped you has served a little time. But if that. So let's look about the abortion issue. So I will tell you, Pence doesn't look good. Now, I haven't gotten an actual hit on Pence like I get with Trump, but I'll put it in my psyche and ask for help. He's almost like quietly stepping away. Maybe Trump makes such an ass of himself. He's like, ooh. He may try to come forward and say the president is of not right mind. He may try to do, but it's almost like the public says, get the hell out of our house, okay? Now, what can I tell everybody about this abortion thing? Will Roe versus Wade be overturned? Will Roe versus Wade be overturned? Okay, I heard now. I think a man in the Supreme Court will save us, you guys. It's going to get some work. It's going to get, but it's Supreme Court turns around and says, it's like, I think it'll go to the Supreme Court, and I really feel like everybody's kind of upset about it. But like the thing he said about taking live babies that are born and taking them in another room and killing them, that was a blatant lie. But people believe it. So there's a lot of hardship with this. They need to start coming out with birth control for men. Because, face it, younger men with the hormones running follow their penises out the door. They can't help it. They're just energetically, they have to co-create. It's part of the human energy. And women will do anything for love. Oh, he said he loved me, you know. You're pregnant, see ya. So it almost feels like more education and maybe even less abortions. Less mistakes with abortions. I think we gotta, because men actually won't even do the, thank you. I just heard they have the opportunity to use birth control, but sometimes they won't. You know how men don't like condoms sometimes because they don't like the feel of it. So in the meantime, make a baby and then take off and do what you want. Men have to, they have to have stronger things for men to come up to the plate. You know, either let them, if they have a better situation, take the children, or they need to pay dearly. Not, if you're going to make women pay, make the men pay too. That's my story, and I'll stick with it. Okay, so. All right, you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Love y'all. Thank you guys for everything. It's amazing. Oh, I lost my other glasses, so I've got my Bobby Browns, but I got another pair of glasses yesterday. Went down and I had insurance on the glasses. And then I also broke a crown in my tooth, so, you know, a couple of $1,000s later. Okay, you guys, you take care.
Hey! Okay, everybody who enjoyed your weekend. And who loves Linda?
Sedona 2019.
Sedona 2019.
Thank you, guys.
All right.